Hey guys, what's up? Now we're here back in another video. So, to kick off, I guess the new series of me playing AUT, I'm gonna start off with a mini series. It's gonna be Shadow of the World to Dio Over Heaven. It's just gonna be me showing off, well, making a guide for Shadow of the world, and the world over heaven, respectively. It's gonna be a three-part series, and it's gonna be also the obtainment method for each of the stands. So it's going to be kind of like we're following the guide for obtaining each stand, while also showing how to use each stand in case you maybe don't want to use the next one, or you just want to learn the current one, right? I'm going to be giving my thoughts, combos, showing off all the moves, except the normal stuff I do for guides. So if you do enjoy, make sure you like, sub, and hit that bell to see more content like this. And without any further ado, let's get right into the video. Okay, so to start off, we're going to kick off with the obtainment method. The obtainment method for Shadow of the World, the first in the series, is arrow. You use it from an arrow, and then you have a chance of getting it. The ways of getting an arrow in AUT are, there's a meteor that you'll see on screen right now. This little area, this mountain, that's where you'll see primarily where all the meteors will spawn. There's a 60% chance every minute that a meteor will spawn, and if you hold E on a meteor, you get an arrow, right? There's also like a little, like the beach, there's like one spawn there for it that I've seen, but aside from that, main area is going to be the mountains. The other way is chests. Chests spawn are all around the map. You kind of just have to look around since there's a lot of spawns. They spawn after 5 minutes with a 90% chance, and there is a 50% chance every chest that you use that an arrow will be in it. And there might have been a time where I saw like 2 arrows in one chest. Might be hallucinating, might be making that up, but that's also another thing to keep in mind. There's a lot of ways to obtain arrows. You have your typical combo you want to be crouched for, which is 3-in-1 ER, your I believe it's uppercut, swipe, G. That's your combo. It's true, 100%. They can't do anything about it. After that point, it is not fully true. If they have a counter or awakening, this is the combo I'm about to get into. They have a counter, they have an awakening. Don't do this combo because then they're going to be able to do one of those two if they're mashing properly. And yeah, but if they can't dash backwards, if you time it right, they can't do none of that. It's a guaranteed hit no matter what. But after that point, after you uppercut them, you can hit them with your H, which will allow you to follow up with crouch T and like 3-in-1's E, the kick move or whatever. It is true if they don't have a counter awakening. I want to clarify that. It doesn't sound true, it doesn't look true, but trust me, basically no one, every time I did the combo right, no one has escaped the combo. And yeah, that's about it for your combos. Don't try that combo if they have a counter or awakening. I want to clarify that one more time. And if you don't have H at the time, or you just want to maybe not do T after you do H, you can also do Y, your grab, to follow up, but the cooldown's really long, so you might not have that. So those are the two variations of the combo. that combo that I just said, it's very lenient. You can also, if they don't have a counter awakening, I want to keep clarifying that. You're mainly not going to be doing that because like if the M1s aren't too long, it's kind of hard, right? You're mainly going to be fishing out for your G, and if you land your G, then you do your H, and you do the combo in like a weird order. You do G, H, then you do like, I believe ER, and then 3M1s, right? You could also do like and then you could uncrouch if you're fast enough and do like T or something like that. It's kind of hard to time that, but you definitely can. And yeah, with that, I believe that's it for the comp. That's the main combo you're gonna do against an opponent like that. And one more thing I want to add: if you're standing, the main combo you're gonna be going for is probably basically the same thing. 3M1s are. You don't want to do E because it knocks back. I would recommend you do G, and you could try like jump E or something like that, but I'm not really sure if that's fully true or not. So you do that at your own risk. And with that, let's move on to the, I guess, tips and counterplay. And moving on to the tips / counterplay. For the tips, I really recommend you're careful. Don't use your T, both crouch and uncrouch. Don't use them close range ever. And I really don't recommend using them like mid-range like that, like not dash range, not close range, because you'll easily get punished because the hits done is pretty negligible on the T. And if they barrage, like if you're doing the move and they just dash towards you and barrage, it's just gonna ignore it, right? And the most sucky part about it, the worst part, is the fact that when your opponent has a cancelable barrage and then you're just able to do like, they'll just get like a half HP combo on you because you made the mistake, right? And it's like, that really sucks. So that's why I suggest you're really careful with it. Make sure you're not tossing it out like that, right? And that's something that's really big with Shadow of the World. And it's the fact that with Shadow of the World, it doesn't have a barrage like that. It has, quote, knife barrage, but it doesn't even work like a normal barrage like that. So it's kind of like, well, that sucks, you know? And you really just get bodied by anyone who rushes you down, and you don't really have any counterplay to it. And that's where your counter comes in. You don't want to counter barrages, because if you do, your barrage, you'll teleport behind them, and the barrage hitbox is gigantic, and you're just going to get hit anyways. And that's happened to me so many times. It's really frustrating, right? And I really hate how barrages have like a 2-second cooldown in this game. It's like it feels like they just barraged me, and then they're able to do it again, and then they're able to do it again, and then they're able to do it again. It's like I don't have a break, you know, and you really need that with Shadow of the World, because you don't have a barrage, you know. Your grab is going to be really good. Make sure you're not tossing it out, because it has basically the same length as a time stop cooldown. I don't know why they did that, but that's just the way it is. It gives a lot of HP, bypasses block, but you got to be careful with it. Your H has a decent bit of startup, so I wouldn't recommend tossing it out raw. I really recommend you do G into H, but if they have a counter awakening, you're going to have to do it raw. So yeah. And that's about it. When you're doing time stop, you want to make sure you're not doing it from like far range, because you don't really have a what's the word? You don't have a long time stop, and it's pretty hard to cancel anyway. So it's like you might as well do it close range. Just don't do it like in your opponent's face, but you're pretty free to use it whenever you want to, and that's going to be where you're getting your main damage from. So make sure you're always using it off cooldown. I really recommend that, right? And yeah, I think that is about all I need to say about this stand tip-wise. Moving on to counterplay. Now, to counter Shadow of the World, as I already said, really just rush it down. It doesn't have a barrage, so it can't really do much against someone who's constantly going for M1s or constantly going for like, specifically a barrage. If they do T or T, like any variant of T close range, just run up and barrage them. Make sure you're not falling for the counter. It's kind of hard to punish, so make sure like you'll see the wine thing and it'll end quickly. So that's when you need to like attack them almost immediately. You need to attack them. With time stop, I really recommend that you just kind of jump in the air, because then most of the attacks are likely gonna miss. This goes for any time stop in the game, as a matter of fact. And I think that's about all I need to say. Don't let him get the grab off, because that's just gonna hurt. If you see Shadow of the World kind of taking a while to like, if you see Shadow of the World for any amount of time, you need to dodge backwards, because you might get hit with uppercut, and then that'll hurt if you don't have a counter. And if you do, like if they do H, then it's like, that really sucks, because now you're gonna get hit by that. And if they do G, you're gonna get hit by that also. So just dodge backwards. If they land a G and you have a counter awakening, obviously use it at that time, because the move isn't gonna work if they try to combo, and if they try anything else after that, because it's not fully true. And I think that's about all I need to say about the stand. Overall, I think it's a really fun to use and very satisfying when you land your combos, but it's very punishable, and I think it really lacks an important feature that a lot of stands do have access to, which is a barrage, specifically a cancelable barrage, which is an amazing thing to have in any kit, which sadly this one doesn't. But when you can beat an opponent, it really is satisfying. With that, I'm going to be moving on to some matches of me using Shadow of the World, so yeah. So starting off, we're facing the world over heaven. Obviously the final step in obtaining, well, from Shadow of the World to the world over heaven. I feel like the stand is obviously better, and this was a good match to show off the difference in power between the two stands. The player himself, it wasn't like anything spectacular or amazing, and I feel like I definitely should have lost this, but I do feel like Shadow of the World is a solid stand. It just has a really big issue, which is no barrage. See, a lot of times throughout the match, you'll see that. Well, not this match, but a lot of times when you're using Shadow of the World or fighting any opponent, they're going to dash barrage. And it's fine, because you can block it, and then if you have your own barrage, which is most stands in the game, you can straight up just barrage yourself. But you see the grab doesn't cancel it, you see the G doesn't cancel it. The only move that really cancels it is the grab, and even then, like, the hit stun kind of keeps yourself back, so you're not really able to do much. I was able to block it, try to land some stuff, but nothing really sticks. It's a pretty even game so far. He's just hitting me with the barrage still during time stop. Doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. Knock him into the air, hit him with air, hit him with the H, hit him with the RE. Well, just E, I didn't have RF cooldown. You see, I tried it. But you see I'm using my T's when I'm at the long range. That's just how you're supposed to use them, so you don't, get punished for them. You want to really, like, if someone lands a barrage, I recommend, like, you try to teleport maybe. Don't try to dash, try to teleport. It really does suck, because in this game, it's like if you barrage someone first and you block it, you just barrage them back, and then you get a free combo from it if you can cancel it, or you just get a bunch of damage off. I think that's a perfectly fair trade. Compared to YBAs, where it's the first person who lands the barrage is actually punished for it, even if they land it, I think that's pretty dumb. And people are like, oh, did barrages do so much damage? Well, they shouldn't have set it up that way. The barrages should be lower damage maybe then. So the person who lands the barrage first doesn't get punished for landing them. That doesn't make sense to me at all, and I don't know why it makes a lot of sense to other people. Not really sure what I'm trying to land here. He went behind me. That was well played on his part. Or maybe I just let go of block. I'm not entirely sure. I dashed backwards. Didn't really work out. I have a lead, but it's nothing really large. He's using time stop to finish me off with 0 HP. This kind of sucks, because I have my own time stop off cooldown now. But what can you do? And that's my death. After any time stop, I recommend you dash backwards. Because, like, a lot of times they'll try to end off with a barrage or something like that, and a lot of times you're able to actually get out of it. Blocking the barrage and I let go of block. Why am I letting go? It's because I'm trying to punish it, and I'm not finding any workarounds. I'm just messing around trying to figure out, like, what's the counterplay to that? How do I punish it? Because barrages basically have no end lag. They have like an 8-second cooldown for some reason. It's kind of ridiculous in my opinion. I really think barrages are a bit too strong to leave out of any character's kit if they're going to be this good. You're going to hit him with as much damage as possible. Hit him with the knives as well. He dashed it away. I'm going to start blocking because I know he's going to hit me with the barrage, but I let go of block for some reason. And I'm going to take a lot of damage, basically my entire time stop damage. Don't know how that hit me, but it did. Just tossing out knives long range. Maybe we'll toss out the laser, but not right now. Ooh, that was a good grab. Good grab. kind of like, it gives a decent bit of HP too. So it's like I really recommend that you like dash and then try to use Y with it, because like it sends you forward. Remember that. And then just dash away at the end of that, because I think maybe it's server lag. Probably it's kind of hard to make a time stop that's perfect because it's server lag. Hit him with that, hit him with the R, then the E to knock him back. Pretty solid damage, he just healed. Gonna hit him with my laser eyes. He's probably gonna go for barrage soon, so I'm just gonna start blocking. He goes behind me and I get scared, so I unblock. I don't even know what his guard break is. It's probably like that punch move I saw him do a long time ago, but he hasn't been going for it often. Probably I haven't used my counter enough, because if you use the counter in a barrage, then it's kind of like, what's the point? You're gonna get hit with the barrage anyway. So I'm just go ahead, hit him with time stop. He's barraging, and I'm gonna hit him with R, E, G, knock him into the air, hit him with H to finish him off. And I do have a significant lead at 1.5, well, not 1.5, half of a stock lead against him. Try to hit him with laser eyes from afar, bad aim. Toss out my T moves, because I can't really use them any other time. I'm just kind of scared of the, well, not that move I don't really care too much about, but I'm really scared of the barrage. He's far away from me and uses the time stop, which is pretty weird considering I have no time stop resistance. No, that doesn't even, like anything in the game, you shouldn't be using time stop from afar. If you have, it has a short startup, is what I'm trying to say. Short startup time stops you use close range, especially when your opponent has 0 time stop resistance. Go ahead and hit him with the roll grab. Definitely going to be some nice damage. He hits me with the barrage, and this is going to really suck. He's doing all this damage to me. I block the knives, and I'm kind of scared. I don't know. He's like rushing real hard. Pause. Try to throw out the lasers. That didn't work out. Hit him with my time stop, and he's gonna try to run away. I'm crouched, so I'm moving slower, and I'm trying to hit him with the H, hit him with 4-on-1s, and all my moves off cooldown. That really sucks. I probably should have switched to uncrouched and then did E, but I'm really not good with that sort of stuff, and I kind of just monkey brain, I guess you could say. I'm pretty low right now, but I'm doing pretty solid. Toss out my knives. Maybe try to go for a Y, possibly, if it's off cooldown. If it was off cooldown, hits me with 3-on-1s, pretty well played, instead of just going for a dash barrage over and over again. He got his HP back because he has a heal, and you get heals on HP. So basically, my lead has been depleted almost. I'm just trying to figure out a way to really get my lead back, because right now it's not looking so hot for me. He's probably just gonna go ahead and go for the barrage, gonna block all of it, and then like, what do you do in this situation? What do you do? Maybe like, it's a guessing game, but it has no end lag, so you really have to perfectly time that. You see I hit him with the counter, hit him with the H raw, but he gets the combo off of it, which I really hate. I feel like it should cancel barrages. I really, sorry, hold up, my notifications are on. I really feel like it should cancel barrages. And he hits me with time stop, and that's gonna hurt a lot. Like basically all my HP. Dash backwards so I don't get hit with the full barrage. My lead is basically depleted. Maybe I'll do my own time stop possibly soon. Hit him with laser, so he's at half HP. Maybe I try to go for a grab. I'm just not really sure what I do, because he's playing passive. He's waiting for his time stop as well to go for the, well, like 5th time stop to finish the game almost. Like, I don't understand that. I hit him with my own time stop. He jumped in the air, so that really sucks. Hit him with R, hit him with G, then I'm trying to hit him with H. Miss. Dang, that really did miss. That really sucks. I should have been a little bit closer to that rock. That really sucked. Try to hit him with Y. That really sucks, because now I'm in time stop kill range easily. I really need to keep my distance. I'm trying to kill him before he gets time stop back. It's probably not going to work out. So my best choice is probably wait for him to go for time stop and then jump at the same time. He's just back, like he's just going back. He's not trying it. And it really sucks. My HP is really low. He's just bodying me, all this damage. Barrage, I'm going to dash backwards, or I can't even dash backwards. I'm at no HP. He's really going to try to finish the game. My time stop is almost off cooldown. I'm really scared. Try to hit him with G, that messed up. I might go for H, yeah, trying to land that, but that would be really stupid, as he was able to attack me during it, block the knives and the lightning. I'm just keeping my distance like he did to me, to get my time stop back, because I'm really scared. Try to hit him with H so I can get some HP back. Did not work out. Time stop is on the brink. It is back. He does his barrage. I go around him, hit him with GR, hit him with Y actually, and then I hit him with H, and then he's just dead. Beautiful way to end off the first match. Well played on both parts. Moving on to the final match, I am facing a Reaper, I believe. I don't think I've faced any good Reaper in the game yet. And I want to clarify, I'm not like a perfect player. Like I'm still learning myself. I'm still going for that. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. If they have a barrage, never go for that. Not entirely sure what I was supposed to do in this situation. If you perfectly time that, it's basically just a guaranteed hit. I'm assuming it bypasses block. I'm like, there's no way it doesn't bypass block. If it does, if it's blockable, that's weird to me. Because it has a large startup, it's a circle, whatever. Bad timing on a time stop, and I'm not going to land the H either. I tried it, didn't work out. Really sucks, but that's just the way it is. He's just coming towards me. Pause. I'm really just trying to keep my distance. He waited meticulously right there for some reason. I'm not sure why. What the play was with that. He's just going for it with the dash barrage. He's just going for it. Like he's just charging ahead. Like he's not giving me any breathing room. And this is really how you're supposed to play against Shadow of the World. You see he tries to block it. I was wrong about that being a bypass. It's a guard break. It doesn't do the knives thing. I think I got a really short memory. I don't think it does the knives anymore, but it does guard break. So that's cool. Hit him with the dash, grab, get my HP back. Try to hit him with G. He's probably going to go in for barrage. I really shouldn't have did that. He's just charging forward. Like, I'm really scared. Hit him with the H. I need some distance. He's just charging forward. Like, I can't do anything against the barrage. I'm in his corner. I'm trying to get out of there. I'm just scared, bro. He's constantly charging at me and giving me no breathing room. Very aggressive player. Doesn't punish my counter properly. As you see, like, it's a really short time for him to punish it. I dashed right into the barrage, and that's probably first stock, sadly. Yeah, and he's just waiting. I don't know. I'm going to assume he was waiting for his move to get off cooldown instead of trying to look cool, because if he did, then I don't know what to say about that. Really something that's... any time stop stand really thrives off of no time stop resistance / time stop stands. It really does help a lot, as they basically have no counterplay to when you just go in time stop. I shouldn't have played aggressive when his barrage is off cooldown, which is basically always, since it's like 8 seconds. Really, you shouldn't be playing aggressive against a player unless their barrage is off cooldown at Shadow of the World, because you don't have your own barrage, right? I'm just playing really defensive and playing really scared. Try to hit him with the uppercut, charging forward, trying to hit him with stuff. His barrage is probably back off cooldown. Tried to bait a M1, didn't work. His barrage is, yep, look, it's just, he literally just used it, bro. That is crazy to me. And it would be fine if the barrage hitbox wasn't so large. Like, I can't really do much about that. And he uses it again. Like, it's ridiculous. If maybe the counter canceled the barrage, then yeah, I wouldn't have a problem with it. Like, I read you. I feel like I should be rewarded for that, you know? But that is finally his first stock. The bad thing that comes with Shadow of the World is, like, a lot of the attacks don't have, like, hyper or super armor or whatever, and they don't cancel a lot of other attacks. So it's like, that didn't hit me. It's like, bro, what am I supposed to do? This doesn't do a ton of damage, but it's definitely gonna hurt. He's still laying the pressure on. I'm gonna just... What am I trying to do? I think my time stop might be off cooldown. I might be wrong about that. There we go. Time stop is off cooldown. Hit him with that. Hit him with G. Hit him with H, maybe. You gotta time that properly. If you end off with G, you can send him into the air. But I did not time that right. It just did damage. You see he's trying to go for the barrage. I'm not letting him land anything. He's really just trying to keep the pressure on him. Because his stand is pretty, like, close range. Hit him with another dash grab. That's pretty good on my part. Hit him with the Y. He tried to come in with the barrage. If he was smarter, he would have known that it doesn't cancel barrages, so he really had nothing to lose there. Hit him with the RE to knock him back. Well done, well done. Game is pretty even right now. Yeah, as I was saying, if he was smart, he would have known he could have went forward, taken 30 damage, and still landed the barrage and do whatever combo he wanted on me. Tried to do a counter there, doesn't work out. Hit him with the H, and he doesn't die from it, so I gotta look at this attack. He's pretty low though. I'm pretty low. Just gonna go ahead and do that because I have iframes in the beginning. I assumed so. I didn't know when I did that, but I just guessed. I'm just not like you. You're forced to play very passive, especially against like a player like this. Like you can't really return the same energy they're giving. Just gonna hit him with time stop, hit him with the G, hit him with H, and then hit him with M1s. I kind of did all that too early. I really shouldn't have did that. Probably switched to crouched T in the middle to do some more damage instead of wasting my G and my H like that. But it's fine. Hit him with my laser eyes, but you see, he can just barrage me through it. So that's what I was talking about earlier. I am dead from it. My HP bar is kind of bugged out, but you can see my HP still, so it's fine. Just look at the number. Go ahead and hit him with another time stop, as he has no time stop resistance. Hit him with knives, hit him with G. Oh, hit him with H too. Okay. Like, he is just not letting up on the pressure. Golly. He is low now, though. Hit him with knives. He stunned me. Probably going to dash after. Yeah, no. He doesn't have the timing properly with that. But if he gets it down, he definitely would be doing a lot better. Tried to hit him with another grab, did not work out so well. I do have a lead, but I need to close the deal. I just need to figure out how. He's probably going to go in with a barrage. I just want to get away from him so I can see what he's doing. He's not that. Yep, there it is. There's a barrage. So now I can play a little bit aggressive now. Don't have to be so scared of him. What was that? Oh, I hit his counter. Okay. I didn't even know he had a counter. He hasn't used it all match. Hit him with the Y, knock him backwards. Hit him with time stop on, yeah. Hit him with that. Hit him with H, and then, yeah, that should finish him off. Dang, he's barely alive. Oh, he landed the counter again. Okay. I think maybe I go for my own counter here. No, I just get hit by that. And I'm almost dead. He really did bring it back. And he's real low. Like, I knew he was invisible right there. He's playing very aggressive. Like, he's just going in. Like, not even, you don't even have to think. Just dash barrage against Shadow of the World and you're really fine. And I'm close to death here. He really messed up by messing up that M1 string. And he's close to death. Just going to hit him with some knives and to finish the job. GG, well played, though, on his part. And that is all for the Shadow of the World guide. Overall, solid stand, just has a really large flaw, and that is no barrage. But aside from that, pretty good to use. The next guide will, of course, be the same structure. It will be just me using the world, how to obtain it, guide, ranked 1v1s, etc., etc. The same exact thing, right? And then following that, it will be the world over heaven. So if you did enjoy and you want to see the rest of the guides, please hit that like button down below, sub to see more content like this, and also let me know what you think about me just not verbally saying all the moves and just having it like for like a couple seconds on screen. You can pause it if you want to. I feel like it makes the video shorter than it needs to be. Makes the video shorter since it's unnecessarily long, and you don't really need me to verbally describe the words to you. You know, you're older than 5, I would assume. So yep, that's it for this video. Like, sub, and hit that bell. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.